are deep cleaning this house and I'm so excited.
Here she comes, here she comes. Left, right.
Right, it feels nice and clean. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is Wednesday. It is 10 o'clock. We are deep cleaning this house and I'm so excited. I'm also very annoyed because this came about the other day and it's like this big underneath. It's so annoying. So like, can you see? Anyway, I think I need to get pimple patches or something. I think it might be from the popcorn that we've been eating a lot of and all the butter, because that's like the only thing that's like changed in like our diet. But I don't know. So anyway, I just made my latte and we are deep cleaning this house and I'm so excited. So we're gonna be taking and like moving stuff on my desk. We're gonna move the books, clean that off again. So it's gonna be a good day. I go in at 2:30, so we got 4 hours to clean the house. That is plenty of time. So yeah, I'm excited. Come along with me. And we are just gonna clean. I'm gonna put some, Gav's outside. I'm gonna put some music on and we're just gonna vibe. I have a feeling that Gavin probably wants Lucas to come out, but Lucas is just chilling. He's just vibing. I also uploaded my video for tomorrow, so that's all set. We literally just have to vibe and clean and it's great. And tonight we have to take the trash out, which I might take the trash to the curb before I leave for work because I think it's supposed to be raining tonight. We'll do that. But yeah, I'm excited. This place needs a good deep clean, especially from like the boys going outside, and it's just, it could use it. So let's do this.
Eyes like glass, I know your touch, low class. The feeling
Okay, so it is 12:15. I am done. So I literally like deep cleaned this place. I was jamming to music. If you can hear that. So I turned that fan on, and then I turned this air conditioner unit on partway through because Lucas was laying on the couch just panting, and he hadn't been outside. Like, he wasn't, like, they weren't playing running around here. He was just panting because it was so hot in here. It is 83 degrees outside right now, and our house is brick, so it like traps heat. And I mean, obviously I was sweating, but I was cleaning and stuff, so the fact that he was just like sitting there panting, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna turn that on, cool it off a bit. And I also turned that on to kind of help circulate it more. So I cleaned my office, I cleaned like my desk and that stuff. I cleaned the bedroom, the bathroom. I did a deep clean on the tub, the toilet, sink, everything. I cleaned up the kitchen. I even did the dishes from this morning. I took everything out of the pantry, like on all the shelves, took all that stuff out, wiped it down. I even wiped down like these little like these little edges, both here and down there at the bottom. I took all my books off the shelf. I cleaned all of those. I cleaned the TV stand, like, we deep cleaned. And then because I don't want to touch Nick's stuff on his desk because that's his stuff. I don't know where he wants it, and he's kind of got a lot of stuff on there right now. So I didn't do anything with like his desk, but I did wipe down the table behind his desk that has the cat food and water. I wiped that down, and then where their other food is, I like vacuumed all of that. And then like, I know he wouldn't care if I like reorganized it and stuff, but like, that's his stuff. And then I did the litter, and I did go back and I took the vacuum with the little attachment thing and got in a bunch of the crevices and stuff like that. I cleaned the closet where our coats and shoes are because that was dusty. I feel really good. I feel really, really good. Like, I cleaned the house. I deep cleaned it. It feels really nice and clean. Right, Gav? Right? It feels nice and clean. So it is sunny outside right now. It's windy. I think I just saw something where we might get some storms later tonight. I'm not sure, but it's at least gonna be windy. The boys were outside for a little bit, but I mean, we do have some shade with the big tree that's out right there, but they love sunbathing, especially Lucas. He loves to sunbathe. He will move to the shade when he gets too warm, but that's also why I have, cause like, look at this. So Gavin's laying here and Lucas is just like plopped down there, just tired. So, and like, they haven't been like running around and doing a lot of stuff. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna cool this place off. We also started increasing how much food we're giving them because they're looking a little thin, especially Gavin, like towards like his back hips. He's looking a little thin, and we don't want that. We don't want that. Right, Lucas? Yeah, we don't want that. So they are completely happy eating more food. Like, they're loving it. So we're feeding them some more food because also with, you know, the nice weather and sunshine, like, they're outside a lot more. They're running around a lot more. Like, oh, there's a kid on his, he's got a like a four-wheeler go-kart thing that he rides up and down the street. But because they're a lot more active this time, and then with the heat and everything, and since they're looking skinny, we're feeding them some more at breakfast and dinner. So they're getting more food, more calories for their little bellies. Leave them be. Leave them be. Okay, well now there's people, like a lawn service out there. So, yeah, that's that. So, yeah. I'm really happy. I got trash all together. I just need to take it out, and then I am going to take the bins to the street before I leave for work. I look like a boy with my hair slicked back like this. Anyway, so, and then I think I kind of want to put, okay, so can you like see how windy it is? It's very windy. So that red bucket was up, so I think I'm going to put that in the shed, and I kind of want to put this patio stuff in the shed just because it's so windy. And that table has like glass or plexiglass on it, so I'd really prefer that not to fall over and possibly break, because then to try and like find all the glass and pick it up so the boys don't step on it, we don't step on it, like I just don't really want to worry about that, because it is pretty windy. Let me see, because depending on what like weather thing I look at, are you guys calmed down now? Depending on what weather app I look at, I get different results. So when I do the weather app just on my phone, the one that comes on the iPhone, it doesn't really give me much. So let me do our local weather, because the local storm or the local weather is saying like showers and storms. Oh, let's look at this. Do you guys have a radar? I would like to see your radar, please. Here we go. I guess this isn't even showing a ton of rain either. Okay, radar, this is what I want. Future. So it looks like maybe around, like maybe like 7:30 or 8, we might get hit with some storms. So, oh yeah, it looks like we're supposed to get hit with storms between like 5 a.m. and midnight. Or no. That's 5 a.m. and noon tomorrow. That's gross. That is gross. Is it gonna be raining tomorrow evening? No. So anyway, I'm going to move that stuff just because it's getting windy and I don't want to risk it. So yeah, we're gonna do that. That's gonna be it for this vlog. It was just a deep cleaning of this house. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not already, because it really supports my channel. As always, I love and appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.